Hey guys, it's your girl Ebony again. So today I will be speaking about me giving birth. My baby girl is here, and like promised, I said that I was gonna let you guys know what her name was, and her name is Harmony. My delivery was really something like it was really something. Let's just keep it as that. Like it was kind of different. Like so let me get the dates right, because my daughter was born November the 17th, and I think I went to the hospital. I went to the emergency room November the 17th. Yeah, but it was early this morning. So I started having contractions. at 2 o'clock in the morning, and 2 o'clock I started timing my contractions because I was contracting like for the whole week. And I was telling my mom and telling my boyfriend, like, you know, I feel like she's gonna either come this week or the following week. And I don't know, like I just had a feeling that she was gonna come early. So I started contracting at 2 o'clock. From 2 to 4, I was like getting strong contractions straight. So I was doing my breathing methods. And prior to that, like a week or two prior to that, I was 2 centimeters dilated. So my body was dilating, but my water didn't break. So my doctor was waiting until my water broke in order to admit me into the hospital, or to wait till at least I was 4 centimeters. So when I was getting the contractions, I was telling my mom, like, I know I gotta be like at least 4 centimeters now, because the following week I had went to the hospital because I was contracting again, and I thought that I was going into labor, but I actually wasn't. I was just contracting. So the hospital had sent me home, and they told me that, you know, if my contractions get any stronger, to come back. So I had came back when I was contracting. So they had checked me, and I was 4 centimeters. So they told me that they was gonna keep me because I was, you know, further along, and then my contractions was strong. So I was in the hospital, and if you guys don't know, I was at Brooklyn Hospital, and the nurses was really sweet to me. The first couple of nurses that I had was really sweet. They were understanding because I was a new mom, so I didn't know, you know, what to expect as far as labor goes. I was doing my own research about it, looking at videos and stuff like that to kind of prepare me, and not only that, but like to get myself ready to endure what's about to come, because I didn't know like how it feels. Like everybody experience is different, and I know that everybody pain level is different as well. So I didn't know what to expect with me. Like I just assumed like I was just gonna be acting crazy. I wasn't gonna be able to endure nothing. And at the same time, I didn't want the epidural, so I wanted to go natural because my mom went natural, so I wanted to do the same thing. And I went natural up to 7 centimeters. After 7 centimeters, it was a wrap. I got the epidural. And I'm kind of happy that I did get it, because like the contractions, to me, the contractions wasn't bad. Like I could handle the contractions. The contractions wasn't as bad. But when I got to 7 centimeters, I started getting back pain. So like my contractions wasn't towards my stomach anymore, it was towards my back. My back pain, I could not handle it. Like I'm not even gonna lie, like my back felt like it was breaking in pieces. Like I was screaming. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it, because I'm gonna keep it a buck. I was screaming. I was calling for my sister. I was calling for my mom. I wanted them to hold my hand. I was crying. I was just going through it. Now mind you, When the nurses told me that they was keeping me, they moved me from the triage to the place where women get have their baby, the delivery room. So you have your own room, and in your own room they have the TV, they have the I don't know if it's a incubator or what, but it's the thing where they weigh the babies. So they have that in the room, the 2 chairs, you have your bathroom, your sink, and the room was huge. It was mad nice, but I felt like the place that I delivered my baby in, I should have stayed in. Like, they moved me from the place where I delivered my baby to my own personal room, and I feel like the room that you deliver your baby in, you should stay in. I feel like you shouldn't be moved from one place to one place to one place. I didn't really like that, but I mean, what can I do? What can I say? Like, if that's how it goes, that's how it goes. So before I had got to 7 centimeters, I was at 4 centimeters. So they moved me from triage to the delivery room, which was my own personal room as well. So my mom was there, my sister was there, my boyfriend had came later. And by the time I had got into my own personal room, they had checked me again. So when they checked me again, they told me that I was 5'5", like somewhere around there. So they was telling me that, oh, you doing great, oh, you dilating quick, and you know, they kept asking me like, is this my first baby? And I'm like, yeah. And in my head I'm like, why they keep asking me that? But my mom was telling me it's probably because my body is dilating so quick. So I brushed it off, like, but I was kind of getting like annoyed, like, why they keep asking me if it's my first baby? Like, because to my understanding, like, if you in a hospital and you have nurses and doctors and stuff like that, everything's supposed to be on file. So for people to constantly come in and ask me, oh, is this your first baby? Oh, you're doing great. And like, although I appreciate the compliments, like telling me, oh, that I'm doing good, but I felt like, don't tell me I'm doing good and it's only the beginning. Like, tell me I'm doing good towards the end. Tell me that I'm doing good when she's here. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell me that I'm doing good and I'm still going through the nonsense. Like, I was in like so much pain after 7 centimeters. It was crazy. Like, but 5.5 centimeters, because they kept checking me. So 5.5 centimeters was when I was in my own delivery room, and the pain wasn't too bad. I was doing my regular breathing. And then another doctor had came in, I think like 2 hours. I think they check you every 2 hours or every hour, something like that. So the next lady came in, she checked me, and I was 6.75, something like that, they said. But I was a little bit over 6 centimeters. So that's when my contractions started getting a little bit intense. It wasn't too bad. Like I said, it wasn't unbearable, but I knew that I was having contractions. Like, it kind of felt like period cramps. But the last time I had like 2 more hours went by. I think it was like 5 or maybe like 6 or something like that. And another doctor had came in and checked me, and it was a male doctor. So he checked me and he said, oh, well, I was 7 centimeters. So I think I was 7, or maybe like just hitting 7, around somewhere around that. So when he checked me, that's when everything started. After he checked me, I started getting very bad back pain. And my mother had already told me, you know, like, I'm gonna experience bad back pain because she experienced that. But I didn't think it was to the point where I wasn't gonna be able to bear it. Like, the back pain that I experienced was unbearable. Like, it was out of this world. Like, I was screaming, like I was crying, like I was going through so much emotion, like it was crazy. And like I wanted my family to record my experience so I could look back and see how I experienced going into labor, and also just for memory. I don't want to just go off of me speaking about certain things. I wanted to go off of my personal viewing of it. So sorry if I keep looking over, it's my daughter, I'm watching her. But I wanted to go for my personal experience. I wanted to watch it. I wanted to basically put myself back in my own shoes and look at it, because it's a lot of things that I don't remember, and my mom and my sister had to like retell me the story, and it's like only certain things that I remember. So when I was like around 7 centimeters, after the guy checked me, my back pain was getting really bad, so I had asked my nurse for a Tylenol, and she was like, oh, they can't give us they don't provide Tylenol, but they can give me something else to ease my pain. So I'm like, okay, great, let's do it, because I don't want the epidural. So she gave me something to basically make me fall asleep. I did not like that whatsoever. I don't like stuff that's gonna knock me out, and the stuff that they gave me was super duper 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 strong, because I don't remember nothing. Like, I was panicking when she gave me the medicine. And when she gave me the medicine, I felt my body going to sleep. Like, I couldn't even wake myself up. I don't like shit like that. Like, if I'm asking for Tylenol, give me something that's like in the same bracket, like ibuprofen, Advil, something like that. But you giving me sleep medicine, I didn't ask for that. So I don't understand why they gave it to me. But at the same time, I'm not, like, everything happens for a reason, so I'm not gonna like criticize them for it, but I just didn't like it personally. Like, I wouldn't recommend nobody to do sleeping medicine while you're pregnant and while you in labor and you in pain. Don't do it, because it's horrible. So they gave me the medicine, and it basically knocked me out. So I was panicking, because in my head I'm like, why did this lady give me sleep medicine? I didn't ask for sleep medicine. And like, it was like once she gave me the medicine, like I fell asleep like that, like in a snap. So I don't know how long I was asleep for, but it felt like I was asleep for dumb long. So my sister, she had told me that during that time, like, I was drowsy. Like, I was attentive, but I wasn't attentive. Like, I was still asleep, but I was up. Like, I could hear everybody and respond and stuff like that. But I don't know. So after they gave me the medicine, oh, and another thing too, another thing that I didn't like when she gave me the medicine, she was like, she whispered in my ear, nighty night. I ain't like that. Like, don't be whispering in my ear nighty night, like, because I'm going to think something is happening to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you whisper, like, in this time, why would you whisper nighty night in my ear? Like, you could have said, oh, Ebony, we're giving you the medicine, you know, you're gonna take a nap, but when you get up, you'll be attentive, you know, hopefully your pain wouldn't be so severe. You know what I'm saying? Like, you, out of the smart choice of words, you gonna say nighty night in my ear. Like, what? So that kind of ticked me off too. So after I'm getting up out of the medicine that they prescribed to me, my sister, she had told me, this is the part that I don't remember, but she had told me that she was tapping me and telling me, Ebony, you know, you have to get up and stuff like that. And mind you, I was holding my mom the whole time. Like, I was holding my mom and my sister. So like, when they gave me the medicine, like, I didn't want them to leave. So even though I was asleep, like, my hand was grabbing them. So every time, like, I would feel like my mom trying to move, or like my sister trying to move, like, I would grab them. Like, I would try to squeeze them to let them know, don't leave me, like, you know, because I was scared. I was like, why would she give me sleep medicine? You know what I'm saying? And I don't really like hospitals. So it's like, I'm here, I need support at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Because my mom and my sister is very supportive, and I needed support at the time. So I was scared. I was just like, I just want them here. Like, I don't even care what nobody's saying. I don't care whatever, they ain't going nowhere. So it is what it is. But back to what I was saying, when I was getting up out of the medicine that they gave to me, my sister was like, Ebony, you know, you have to get up. The lady is gonna break your water, because the whole time I'm dilating, mind you, I'm dilating quick, my water still ain't break. So they had to break my water, and I don't even remember feeling my water break. I don't remember like what she did or anything like that, because of the medicine that they gave me. So that's why I'm saying, like, to all the women and ladies that are pregnant or thinking about being pregnant, or trying to figure out what they should do when it's time for them to go into labor, I don't recommend sleep medicine. It's not good. It's not a good experience, and you're not going to be able to remember what happened or what's going on, because it's only but so many stuff that I remember after me receiving the medicine. So the lady came, she broke my water. All I remember is me, I was talking to my mom, and I was like, I wasn't even talking, I was just saying like what I felt. So after the lady broke my water, I didn't know she broke my water, even though like my sister told me that they broke my water. Like, I don't remember that. All I remember was I was talking to my mom, and I'm like, Mom, I'm peeing on myself. Mom, I'm peeing on myself. And they're like, Ebony, you're not peeing on yourself. Your water broke. Like, they broke your water. But it really felt like I was peeing on myself for so long. Like, it felt like I was peeing on myself for like 5 hours. Like, no lie. Like, it was just like everything felt wet down there. And like I was like, I don't know, if it just felt like I was peeing for mad long. So I'm like, Mom, I'm peeing. I went to bed, I'm peeing on myself. So my family was laughing at me, because they thought it was funny, like Ebony really talking about she peed on herself and it's her water. So that was kind of funny. Like, now that I experienced what I experienced, and now that it's over, it's funny. But when I was going through it, nothing was funny, for real. Everything was like serious with me. But after she broke my water, I guess the medicine wore off, so I started getting bad back pain again. So when one of my doctors, he wasn't my actual doctor, but I guess he was the doctor in the hospital, in Brooklyn Hospital, until my doctor showed up. So I told him, I seen him, and I was like, yo, please, can I get the epidural? I was screaming for the epidural, because like after 7 centimeters, I had to be like at least 8 centimeters, because at that time my back was hurting me so bad after like the medicine wore off. Like, I couldn't even lay back and like chill and relax. Like, I had to get up. Like, I wanted to get up, and they like, you can't get up, because you know the baby head might be there, you know the baby might fall out, you further along, you know. And then because they had already broke my water, I couldn't get up and go anywhere. So I'm the type of person, if I'm in pain, I like to walk. I like to get up and walk. I don't like to sit in one place and just endure pain. I can't do that. Like, that's not me. I'm not going to sit here and just endure pain. So I was trying to get up off the damn bed. So my sister like, no, Ebony, you can't get up. So my sister was trying to stop me from getting up off the bed. But I was like, I can't sit here and endure this. Like, I can't do it. Like, it was like out of this world. Like, and I'm just sitting here in pain, like, sitting on this bed, like, and you going through pain. Is like, it's crazy. Like, it's nothing you could do. You can't get up, you can't walk, you can't squat, you can't do nothing, just sit there and just endure pain. Like, it was just crazy. So I told my doctor, I was like, please, can you give me the epidural? He like, okay, we're gonna get the epidural right now. Best thing I could have done. I should have did that shit like when I was 5 centimeters, no lie. But I got the epidural. The epidural actually wasn't as bad, because I was like paranoid, like, what if I jump, what if I paralyze myself? You know, I was like thinking the worst, because like I heard so many mixed reviews about the epidural. Like, I just didn't want to go through that, you know. I didn't want to put myself through it. I didn't want nothing in my bag. And then the crazy thing is that, like, when I got the epidural, it felt like they put it up here, but they really put it on in your lower back. So everything that I was feeling up top. But I like the nurse that gave me the epidural, because she like talked me through everything. She let me know what I'll be experiencing. And she was like, oh, you know, I'm putting the medicine in now. Your legs should be getting cold. Do you feel pressure? You should feel a little stinging. Like, it really wasn't as bad. And like, me and my boyfriend talked about having another kid, maybe further down the line, not right now. But I think that I would do the epidural again. I wouldn't do it. I would do it further along, like if I was dilating further along. But I think that maybe like 5 centimeters or maybe 6 centimeters is probably when I'll get the epidural. Like, I wouldn't get the epidural if I just came in and I'm already only 4 centimeters. I wouldn't do it, because I feel like once the epidural wore off, it's wore off. Like, so you're gonna be experiencing that pain. So I wouldn't recommend people to get the epidural right away. I would tell them to wait and try to endure the pain. But I know everybody pain level is different. Everybody experience is different. My pain level for labor, to me, was okay. The only thing that I felt like I couldn't handle was my back pain. When I was getting bad back pain was when I was like 7 centimeters to more. So but anything below that, I handle my contractions like it was nothing. Like it really was nothing to me. But that's my experience. So after that, getting back on track, after that, I received the epidural. I took a nap, so I felt relaxed. I wasn't feeling anything. I was numb, and it really does what it says. Like, it numbs you from the stomach down. Like, I didn't feel my legs. I couldn't feel my stomach, and that's kind of another thing that I didn't like about the epidural, is that your legs feel numb. Like, I had function in one of my legs, which was my right, but my left leg just felt like it wasn't there, and then it felt heavy. Like I couldn't move it. It felt like a rock. Like, it was crazy. Like, and then when people would touch, like when my mom was touching my leg, like, it just felt mad funny. Like, it felt weird. So I didn't like that. It kind of made me feel like my lower body was there but not really there. I didn't like that. But like I said, later on down the line, I would get an epidural again, because an epidural is the best thing that anybody can do. But I also know that sometimes epidurals don't work for some women, and sometimes it does. So I'm not sure. You could speak to your doctor about it if that's what you plan to do. If you know you're pregnant and you're thinking about what to do, what steps to take or whatever. I'm only giving you my experience. And also, after that, I took a nap. So when I woke up from my nap, my doctor was there. So he tapped me and he was like, "Hey, I'm here. I need you to get up now." So I got up and I was so happy to see him. I was like, "Oh my God, I'm so happy." So he was like, "Okay, well, first things first, I'm gonna check you to see how far along you are now." So around this time, it was like 7:30. So he checked me. My baby head was out. Like, my baby head was right there. So he was like, "Oh my God, I gotta put on my scrubs and stuff. She's right here." So I was like, "Okay." And after that, he asked me who I wanted in the room. I said that I wanted my mom and my boyfriend, of course. I wanted 3. I wanted my sister, my mom, and my boyfriend, but I only could have 2. So I had my boyfriend and my mom. And after that, I pushed 3 times, 3 or 4 times, and she didn't come out. She was like going in and out. That's what they said. She was going in and out. Like, her head was sliding out and it was sliding back in. Like, every time I would stop pushing, her head would go back in. But every time every time that I would push, her head would go out. Her head would come out. So sorry about that, guys. My daughter had woke up. But like I was saying, my daughter head was out, and because her hair was sliding in and out, the doctor said that he had to use the vacuum to help me push her out. So that's what we did, and she's here. And it was very funny because my mom was helping the doctor count, and she was being very supportive, and I love my family for that, to bear with me at this moment. Well, that moment, I'm not gonna say this moment, but that moment. My family is still there for me now, still to this day, and I really appreciate them for that. I will show you guys my daughter later, not now. Yeah, but her name is Harmony, and she's beautiful. And I love her so much. And I'm happy to be a new mom. When she first came out, I didn't know what to do. I didn't cry or anything. I was just filled with so much joy. And I just thank God for her being here and her getting here safely. And yeah, but like I said, I didn't cry because I was just happy. Like, it was a happy moment. And I was kind of surprised too that, you know, she came out of me. Like, still to this day, I feel like that came out of me. Even when I pushed her out, I asked my doctor, I was like, this for real? Like, did she really come out of me? He's like, yes, that's your baby. That is your child. And she's smiling at me right now. But I am joyful that she's here. And like I said before, I love her so much. And I'm happy to be a new mom. And for those women that are out there that's pregnant or that are trying to get pregnant, it's really a beautiful thing. And this is my vlog. Day 1. Part 2 will be back. Part 2 will be me showing my daughter's face and revealing who she is. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.